Hi, I welcome you all to this session on understanding payroll. In the last few sessions, we have been discussing about time management. Okay. So, under time management, we have created the holiday calendar, like two of the holidays, one floating holiday, one fixed holidays. We have created, and calendar ID also we have created. Then assignment of calendar ID to PA personal area and personal sub areas we have also that created this. So may it be noted here that when the different department and locations are having the different holiday schedule, so here in this schedule that in this context that we need to that customized that the holiday calendar and calendar ID accordingly. We have also discussed this. Then we have also assigned the PS grouping for work schedule. Then we have also done this like PS grouping with PA and PSA, break schedule, daily work schedule, period work schedule evaluations, work schedule rule. We have also created work schedule, and we have also that in one of the sessions we have seen this creation of rosters. Another session also we have seen this absences and attendance leaves. Okay. So in SAP attendance means so that non-physical attendance basically this is okay. So the outcome of this time management has certain implications for payroll. So the outcome is that the implications of time management is that to calculate the number of paid days. Okay. So basically, when we discuss about payroll, so two heads that we can understand here that what are the heads of earning and what are the heads of deductions. Okay, because there are some earnings, heads of earnings, and there are also some deduction. Take for example, uh, suppose number of paid days in a month is something around something to 25 days, and somebody has uh, uh, that has worked for 15 days. So accordingly, if this is the that salary structures, okay, this is the component of salary like basic, HR, and DA, okay, and conveyance allowances. This is actually HRA, TA, conveyance, all these are linked to the basics. Okay, so if for a month, suppose number of working days are 30, and for 15 days that the person has worked. So normally if the basic is 15,000, the basic has to be for 15 days, it has to be divided by 2 like 7,500. Accordingly this will be also reduced. Okay, this is part A. Actually this is that we are talking of a cost to company, how much a person is costing to the company, and he is getting salary in the heads of basic HRA, TA, DA, conveyance allowances, and some personal allowances is that is also given. Okay, so there are some annualized components also are there in part B, like PF monthly he is getting 1800. If he is getting, then his annual will be 21,600. So then gratuity like this it will come. Okay, so the ad hoc payment this comes around this. So CTC is going to be like 4,95,265. This is the cost to company we are talking. A person is getting earning. Okay, so there are some deductions, and this deduction can be statutory, and it can be also non-statutory. Okay. So there are statutory deductions are called compliance. So this has to be deducted. Okay, this has to be deducted, and this can be the provident fund. This can be ESCI. It can be professional tax. It can be income tax. Similarly, that in manufacturing, if you come to like this has to be actually transport. Okay, this has to be transport. In manufacturing there are certain like allowances are given like shoe allowances, and also some companies are giving that to some of the like transport facilities for these deductions are also made, like canteen also it is also. So we must, when we run the payroll, we must understand how much a person is earning, and how much amount is being deducted from his. Okay, so these are the basic things that a SAP that maybe end users or maybe consultant must know. Okay, accordingly the system has to be configured. Okay, So in SAP there are four components of payroll in SAP. Okay, so these components you can call it input, process, results, and input, process, results, and we can call it like uh, output. Okay, so these are the four components we will discuss one by one. See, so in order to run the like payroll, we need certain kind of certain informations that we need. Okay? Some of the information that we need. Okay, so what are these informations? Let us say, like take for example, like date of joining, date of leaving. Okay, date of joining, what are the implications of this date of joining? Okay, so the date of joining, that he is that number of years he is working with the company, and date of leaving. Okay, so it has also certain implications. These are normally these are written here in this info type. Okay, so then we can have like employee group and subgroup. So employee group and employee subgroup. Employee group and employee subgroup. So employee group is something that we can say whether the employee is an active employee, or if his subgroup is like he is salaried or he is a wage earner, like that we can also. So this has certain implications here, and these are stored in info type 1. Okay, we have seen this. Okay. So then position and position ID, if you see this, we have seen this in the organizational that org management, we have seen this. So this is also, if persons is a position means it is designation, position ID is also there. Okay, so this is stored in info type 0001. So in part of, as part of organizational assignment, this is being stored. Okay, org unit, which org unit the person is working, his personal area, locations and department, sub area also, these are stored in this info type 0001. So payroll area. Okay, payroll area, that is called that you can call it that payroll cycle. Okay, so like payroll area or payroll cycle, that this info type is this is the information regarding this is in, that's recorded in 0001. Okay, this payroll area as well, and for which month and for which year we are that running the payroll, it is also stored in this. Okay. The name of the employee, because without the name we cannot also process, it is also info type 0002. So employee ID also same, and date of birth and joining date, sorry, date of birth 002, then genders. Okay, this is also important for, because payroll also maybe for gender wise certain kind of that that people belonging to certain genders are privileged to get certain benefits. Okay, for this it is important. So address, and then basic pay, then bank details. Okay, basic pay, because it is that's different components of salary is linked with basic pay. This is important. This is also stored in 0008. Bank details, obviously it is important because salary is credited to the bank, so it is recorded in 0009. So medical insurance. Okay, so this is recorded in IT 0014 and 15. Okay, additional deductions like paid leave and so PL uh, and bonus. Okay. So this is recorded in 15. Overtime, overtime payment details 15. Okay. 0000015. Bonus and performance incentives the same. Okay. Leave encashment IT 0416. Previous IT details like 0583. Professional tax 0588. So gratuity IT. So these are the info types that we are going to use while that using the while processing payroll in SAP. Okay, so these are the inputs. Without these we cannot run the payroll also as well. Okay, so we cannot run this. Okay, then we can see also there is also like process for this. So process, we need process. This process are required. So number one, we need payroll control record. Okay. Payroll control record we also need this see this payroll control record in SAP basically it defines the payroll current payroll period, okay, for which period we are processing the payroll. So and also it also that defines the payroll past for retroactive accounting, and it logs the SAP HR master data against changes during a payroll run. Okay. So once that is logged, nobody can modify. So which applies for the payroll past and payroll present. So for this payroll control record is also there. For this, what we are going to use, we are going to use a T code that is called PO03. We are going to also see this. So then we can also see this like payroll drivers. We are going to see payroll driver is used to process the live run. Okay, for India this is the that payroll driver live PC00 that underscore M40 underscore CALC. So for India this is the code, and we also need payroll driver test run. Okay, this is required. The code is this is PC00 underscore M99 underscore SIPE. Okay, so this is used to do the test run. This is sorry sir, this is the driver test run. This is my payroll driver test run PC00 underscore M40 underscore CALC underscore SIM simulations. Okay, so we can also use this. So there is also one called this is for test run, and this is for payroll status. This payroll status uh, tells you this is a kind of infotypes in which date of payroll status, and infotype for this is IT0003, and in this infotype date of payroll status and time management status is recorded. Okay. For example, system stores the date of last payroll run performed for the employees in the payroll status info type in this. Okay. And the system can flag an employee that was rejected in the payroll run. So this is that. So, and finally, that uh, there is another that is end user that is involved in the from the finance department in processing of the payroll, that is called that this is for JV simulations. Okay. So this in this while we do this JV simulations, what is this? It is the posting in the books of accounts. Okay, for salary release. This is important, and it is not done by actually HR consultant or SAP HR consultant. It is that done performed by the somebody from finance department, and end user has to. And finally, we need to exit. Okay. So what is the results of this process? We will get the results table and cumulative results table. So we are going to get this, and the output is reports. These are the output actually. Like we will get that we maintain the reports of salary register, and income tax reports, pay slip, taxes, annual salary, provident fund. This is provident fund. Okay, provident fund and ESI, ESCI and professional tax reports, and labor welfare report. So all these things we are going to use. Okay. So basically this is these are the things we are going to see, these four components of payroll in SAP. So we are going to see this. Okay. So in the next sessions we are going to see creation of payroll area and creation of payroll control, and also uh, we will see all the requisite info types one by one. We will configure also the waste types. Okay. The next that sessions. Thank you very much.